Yo, in this video I say top 3 and top 5 quite a lot. I mean to say bottom 3 and bottom 5, so just keep that in mind. I don't actually think these guys are good. You get that from the tone in my voice, but yeah, please keep that in mind. Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to the video. We're back, day 6, video 6, back to back to back. We on a roll. Today we're going to be talking about the Vancouver Titans. I absolutely despise this roster, and I'm going to get into why. So let's kick things off. Everyone thinks the Vancouver Titans is the worst team in the league this year. And they are. No question in my mind, they are not finishing anywhere above top 5 at a stretch. They're going to be lucky to finish above top 3. This team went from a grand finals appearance in their first season to being a bottom 2 team the next year. You can't really call the season 2 team the same as this one because the season 2 team was actually good. The season 2 team actually had a bit of talent. This one has absolutely nothing. Let's go on to the roster. Start off with the DPS line. You've got Dalton. Dalton is rubbish. Let's not beat around the bush here. People have been saying, oh, Dalton can improve. Oh, Dalton's untapped potential. No, Dalton is bad. Shockwave showed that he could be decent on this team. Dalton showed that he could be terrible on this team. It's not a matter of coaching, because Shockwave had the same coaching as this guy. Last year we did see Dalton not really playing the hit scan which he is on, but we saw him a bit and he was rubbish. He was terrible. He was so bad. This guy is horrific, and I can't believe he's in the Overwatch League for 2 years now over some people that aren't. It's ridiculous. Then you've got Linkser. I will cut Linkser a bit of slack. He's not performed too well in recent history, but I think we've seen him high up, so he can get back up there. But I think the league has improved so much. I don't see a place where Linkser is going to be even middle of the pack. I think he will be quite bad, but I prefer him to Dalton, to be honest. I think Linkser has proven he can be good. I don't think he will be good because there's so many good hit scan plays this year, but he has shown us before, so I'm not saying it can't happen again. Now, the last DPS player these guys have is Teru. Teru you might not have heard of. He comes from OT Blast, and even if you follow contenders, you might not have heard him because he barely even played on OT Blast. That's right, this team picked up a benched contenders player. Love to see it, Vancouver. Thanks for improving the league so much by getting such great players on your roster. I can't wait to see these incredible guys play. Really excited. Teru is nothing special. You need him there because Dalton's hit scan, Link's a hit scan. But there is so much that they could have got. I don't understand why they picked up Dalton, why they've re-signed Dalton, why they picked Lynx as quite a marketable person. I think he has the ability to sell jerseys. Why have you got Dalton and Teru though? What do they do for this team? Please, someone tell me in the comments, I beg. I'm sorry, Vancouver fans. You had one good season, and now it seems your organisation is never giving you anything else. So have fun. Have fun being rubbish for the next 50 million years. Then you've got the tank line, Shredlock and FRD. Now Shredlock, main tank player, was not impressive last year. KSA was the impressive part of that tank line, and for some reason they got rid of KSA and kept Shredlock, which is really, really confusing to me. Shredlock was really not impressive. Once again, I feel like there has to be so many more main tanks they could have got. Like, Shredlock does not make any sense to me being in the Overwatch League whatsoever. FRD. FRD is a bit of a weird one, We didn't see him much on the Atlanta Reign last year. Probably for a reason. A benched player on the Atlanta Reign, which didn't even do that well. Probably not too great, but you can't really make too many takes about him because we didn't see him much. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt here and say he's going to be middle of the pack. I don't think he's going to be good because you wouldn't be benched on an already poor performing Atlanta Reign if you're good. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's going to be middle of the pack, which he really needs to be middle of the pack for this team to do any better than last place. The support line, Fire and Rolf. Rolf played last year on this team. He looked fine. He was not good. Yeah, let's say that. He was not good at all. He played. He could play. He was not an abysmal part of that team. Not a great part of that team whatsoever. But not an abysmal part of that team. Once again, there's so many better flex supports you could have got. But they've gone for Rolf. So you do you, team, But I'm not happy. I'm not happy with this team. I'm sure you can tell. But this team has really annoyed me. And I'll get to that once I've finished on the roster. But Fire. Fire also comes from the Atlanta Reign last year. Another one of the bench player. We did actually see him come on Brig, I think it was. He looked alright on the Brig. Really nothing spectacular. Really nothing Overwatch League worthy. Just another disappointing pickup, really, if you're a Vancouver fan. I do want to highlight these guys did go for the minimum amount of players. It's so obvious they're going for budget. The issue is they're not going like London. They're not going budget marketable. Same with Paris. They're going budget marketable. You know, they've got the EU thing going for them. These guys have picked up a bunch of nobodies, to be quite honest, other than you could say Linksa. Even from a business standpoint, this is ridiculous. They're not going to win the league. They're not going to come top 5. They're not going to come top 10. They're not going to come top 15. So they've just got a bunch of trash players, none of who are going to sell jerseys, apart from Linksa. You could say Linksa will. Where are you getting your money from? Homestands? It's coronavirus. You can still make money on a bare minimum roster. We see that from Paris and London. Yeah, this team is obviously not going for a win. And it really annoys me because this team perfectly displays why some people hate franchise leagues like the Overwatch League, like this COD League. There's so many great players that this team could have formed into a roster. You know, so many contenders players are so much better than these guys. They would absolutely have rolled these guys if they played. But this team goes and grabs terrible players, not marketable whatsoever. This is so disappointing because this is just a waste of an Overwatch League spot. Honestly, this team is so bad. No one's going to want to watch this team play unless it's ironically them playing against someone like Paris because of a toilet bowl game. You know, this is Overwatch League. These guys are meant to be the top of the top, the cream of the crop. These guys are meant to be the best players. And you're telling me Dalton and Shredlock are the best players you can find? Jesus Christ, Vancouver, please, actually pick up someone good. Just anyone good. There's so many. Just get someone. This bunch of terrible players. Please, just get someone good. I feel so bad for the Vancouver fans. These guys had one of the best teams we have seen in the Overwatch League ever, but their management just couldn't get a grip to keep these guys together, and now you've got this. You've got Dalton, Linksa, Teru, Shredlock, FRD, Fire, and Rolf. Oh my god. I honestly sympathise so much for Vancouver fans, and I think it's time to get a new team, you guys, because this is their second season doing this. I don't see them going anywhere. So, yeah, move on, please. These guys aren't going back to their old ways, I'm telling you. If these guys actually get a decent team one day, I will sing a song about it. I will be so happy for these guys, because they can actually get a grip and actually get some good players like they used to. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. So, for now, you can expect to be bottom 3 every single year, back to back to back, until these guys get a grip and get an actually good team. Make sure if you enjoyed it, you like, comment, subscribe, and share. Tell me what you think of Vancouver Titans. I don't think there's much to say. I mean, they're obviously rubbish. If these guys do better than top 3, I'm going to be absolutely astonished. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one. Goodbye.